Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to unlock your side splits. Now we're going to assume that there's no joint restrictions, the muscles have good length, but it just feels tight at the end ranges and you can't quite figure out how to get into a full side splits. It could be a weakness on both sides of the joint. I'm going to show you the exercises how to unlock it. So we're going to start first by activating the adductors, so the inner hip muscles or the groin muscles into the short range. Now these tend to get a little bit overstretched over time because of poor sitting postures and just a lack of strength. But we're just going to really create some tension in the inner range so that they can relax a little bit better in the outer range. We're going to do 10 to 15 reps, basically until it burns. We're going to do a little isometric hold, take a couple breaths, and then we'll switch to the other side. Over to the other side, we're crossing the leg. I'm going to press that top foot into the floor, so I'm kind of scissoring the legs. Bringing that up, so the groin is working on the top leg as well as the bottom leg as I lift. If you can, pry that top foot a little closer up towards your head. And when it burns and you can't really lift it anymore, we're done. Okay, moving from the inner groin, we're going to go to the abductors or the outer hip glute muscles. So these are the ones that lift the leg to the side. These also need to work in the short range to allow the groin muscles, the adductors, to relax in the long range. So we're going to make sure that the leg is back behind us, lifted up towards the ceiling, and you should feel a nice tension on the back of the glute. You shouldn't feel it in the front. That's one of the hip flexors there. That's that TFL that we don't want taking over. I like to flex the leg up here so it allows a little bit better extension in the back. Same idea, 10, 15 reps, do some isometric holds, make sure you can feel that muscle. Switching over, same deal. Really make sure that core is locked down. Press the floor away so you don't roll away. So we get that lateral sling or those oblique muscles to work with the outer hip. They also do play a role in controlling for that hip abduction and allowing the splits to happen. We're going to do a little isometric hold here, burn up that glute, take a breath, tell our brain it's okay, we can do this. Hey, next, we're going to add some thoracic rotation with hip abduction. So as I rotate up towards the ceiling, I'm pushing the arm in, I'm lifting up towards the ceiling. And as I lift, I'm thinking about trying to lift this leg up off the floor. If you can lift it up off the floor, then you're not at end range yet. But the idea is we want to connect the back side of our spine with that hip. Really create that contraction to allow the groin muscles to relax. We'll switch over to the other side. We're just going to play with an isometric hold. So these are end range isometrics. Try and lift that extended leg up to the side. Might go into spasm a bit. That's okay. Take a couple breaths. Push the floor away. Look up towards the ceiling. At this point, we've got some good control and tension, and we can feel the muscles around the hips. So now we're going to play with our sliders. And we're going to work on that eccentric phase of the side splits. Now you don't need the sliders. You can just use the floor is enough. I like the sliders to see where I can go. Squeeze the floor together and then slowly ease out. Okay. When you hit an end range, try and pull the floor together easy. We'll hold for 5-10 seconds. And then you can relax into it. I hope this video was helpful for you to improve your side splits if that is involved with your sport, if you're a hockey player, gymnast, dancer, whatever it is. Remember, it's not just about stretching. We need to create strength at end ranges. If you want more good information, head over to the Advanced Movement Therapist website or tomswells.com for more information.